Let me go grab something to drink first. Yo, Dre, you wanna be my first victim on college football? Huh? Or you don't want that static? Huh? Yeah, he don't want that static. I put fear in his heart. Ain't that right? Zano. What you doing, boy? My cousin's scared to play me. Ain't that so much? Alright. Them Bama boys. Kansas. Jayhawks. Sing? Oh. Right, let me make some room for you.
Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong.
Oh, he in game chat. He wants to
the
talk.
number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide. taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and
brother man.
Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the right. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
He's knocked
What
down
happened
the
under that
backfield.
running
He'll lose
back?
a couple.
Oh,
The
that's
Jayhawks want
big.
to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough
Not that
rush,
ball.
and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession,
don't-
force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home
Don't
crowd
go
up,
for it.
sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And he gonna go for it.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this defense coming up with points of their own.
Next time, listen to your dad, okay?
You always
Don't
wanna
go
come out and
for it.
set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about
Just
this?
don't do
Get
it.
the INT and take it back to
I'm
the
telling
house.
you what's
Way
best
to
for you.
Set the tone for this defense early.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And I'm your dad, so I know it's best for you.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Now be a good boy next time. Don't go for it.
Going for the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield.
Yo,
It's
this
Casey. Oh, how did he
game
make
is
that
so
move?
fake.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Pulls it in. It's Neal. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
To the air, it's Daniels. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying
bro,
to get?
Dre, stop playing me, bro.
Quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were.
Don't ever leave this chat unless I say leave.
Just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Eat. You was asleep all day. Bro, you sleep like you got a baby on the way.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Neal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, how about this offense deciding to run the football, be physical, find a hole, get downhill, Palmer, and get the first down?
Yeah, and it helps, too, when you've got a running back like this guy. He just knows how to fall forward.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Line getting set on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Tide.
Did you find Sonny? Jerry?
Lining up to add another.
You found Sonny? I don't know.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
You? Huh?
Oh, he's going to go for the return. And he loses the ball
what?
deep in his own end. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn.
Like who?
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate
the
best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into
talking about the goof,
right? Like you go into
West
half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off.
I don't know him, but he's sure not from Michigan.
Going into halftime.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires it.
Why can't I hit that, bro?
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
To the air, it's Milroe. Getting some hit. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and that was really nice pressure. Ideally, you want to get him on the ground. Nice job by the quarterback staying alive, keeping the play alive, but it still ends in an incompletion. Nice pressure by the defense.
Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the down.
The second.
Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then...
Touchdown!
Like, bro, get your keys.
Finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Hello.
Ready to try the point after.
Like, bring your keys.
Him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call the quarterback in. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone.
Come on, Zane. What do you want, Andre?
And the Alabama at the 15.
Bro, why would he unpause the game? Bro, nothing but to come at him. Hold up.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a turn that last
Why
drive
would you unpause the game, bro? That's cool. It's all good.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because
you
think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now
it makes perfect sense.
A little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll knock him down.
But the what?
Pickup of 1 to the 18.
All right. Now you talking again. Just what I needed. This is what I needed.
Now facing a
Thank
third
you.
and long.
Thank you. Blame yourself in the long run.
Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to
He's
put
not
points on the
keeping
board
up with
on
him.
third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
No, those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep.
What? Joe, this
throw and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Gonna run it. It's Neal. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kansas 28, Alabama 21.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad
Bro,
position.
this is my first loss all day. That's even if you
And the
win.
extra point is true, and they have a
That's if you win.
touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Alabama 21.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense lining up for
You
a
guys
first
do
down
nothing.
play. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback will audible. To throw, it's Milrow. Coming after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you've got to put something together, the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Racing down the left side. Oh, and what a turn of events. He's headed the other way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB on the ground.
Start running your mouth. That wouldn't happen.
Take it all the way back to the house for 6.
But you want to talk crazy, right? Nah, I stopped talking, bro. How much longer ago? I've been stopped talking.
Scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it. And
I stopped talking before that even happened. What is the purpose of lying?
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. And he works his way forward and finally down.
Next time, flip his ass.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done.
Don't slide.
First down, then getting down. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Come on.
The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. On the run, it's Neal.
Yes,
They bring
sir.
him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's
So
2nd
good.
and 11. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. At the 35, he's got room. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.
Dang.
This one was a lot like a
Why are you
tennis
sitting
match,
right there?
back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, be quiet. You know, aim up. Aim on NCAA. Oh, I thought you just wanted to invite him to the. Now I gotta play Georgia. I'll go to game chat.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one. Both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
And that is not the way you want to start this game. If you're the kick return, you've got to make something positive happen. Guys missing blocks. Not a great effort.
I was doing something.
And now this offense has to start in bad field position.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, going up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just
I
pulls it down.
I just had a clean pocket.
He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile.
He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
PAT unit on the field.
Shit.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Georgia.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not.
Yeah, I'm not door dashing no more because it's like every time I order from Wawa, and then
18.
How does he stop at the 18? Line gets set, first down.
I already know.
The running back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed.
This might
the way
be
you
my
do that is
last
by having
game.
success like that, running the football
It's
on
gonna
first
be
down.
a short stream.
Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Yeah.
Dropping back, it's Beck. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
How you let him catch that?
It's complete. A huge pickup.
Nah, right now I'm just on YouTube until my PC comes.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Georgia comes quickly to the line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
With a flag on.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man.
Bro, he ran right underneath that, yo.
Down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity.
Oh, that's not Campbell.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
I ain't even see him.
Connection, looking to make a big play there.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Hold the ball.
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here.
Bro, they're all dropping the ball.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
For our analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half, it's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Dogs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Tries again to get it in. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the point after is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my
Are y'all ever
going to
stop dropping the ball?
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
That's caught. It's Lovett. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Looking for a man. It's back. Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Frazier. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lovett. No chance to run, but still a good game. Georgia going up tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That's caught. It's Smith.
Bro,
no chance to run, but they still move forward. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Etienne. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Urasek.
Bro, this is bro.
Here to make the stop, and we played 3 in this.
I'm out witnessing.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They move on top here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
After the incompletion, it's second down. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Looking downfield, it's back. Release to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He'll try it again. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Late in the game, they've got the lead. They know the opponent's going to throw the football to all areas of the field. That time in the middle, he was right there, almost came away with that interception.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. The quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Looking to throw, it's back. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Third down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown tie! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Back to throw, it's back. Looking left. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
He got drafted
Fourth
to
down
the Eagles,
coming up.
too. I was so
After that
hyped.
incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Go straight ahead.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wants to throw. It's back. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! If they knock through the extra point, we'll be all tied just before the break.
7-7.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Quick handoff. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We'll get it started here in overtime.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Handoff from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's back. If he houses this, it's ball game. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That was a good game, though. Oh, cat. Oh, fat. And I'm going to bed. Like that. I'm about to check it down, chat. This is my daughter's birthday, man. Good night. Catch up.